welcome back to my channel. So today I'm talking about something a little different than what we usually talk about, but this is something really personal to myself, and I really wanted to share it with you guys because it's something that I have kind of been struggling with for the last couple months, especially with the colder weather. So let's get started. I wanted to tell you guys what has been helping my eczema and what has been doing the opposite and making it worse. So I've had eczema since I was very young. So I had it when I was a kid, had it really bad when I was in middle school. I would have welts on my legs, and since I itched them in my sleep, I would go to school and they would start bleeding and they just itched so bad. And back then I was wearing jeans and that was like super irritating to the eczema. But you know, it goes away and it comes back, so that's how eczema works. Sometimes you have flare-ups and then you can go months without it. For me, mine pops up on my arms and legs. It likes to be in like the elbow, in the elbow crease, and then the backs of my knees. It's really not fun. So mine seems to flare up when I have too much sugar. So I went through like this period of time where I was eating junk. Like I was eating like a pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream a week. So after I went through like a period of a couple weeks where I was like excessively eating sugar like that, it flared up, and it flared up so freaking bad. It mad itched. It started on my right elbow and it got really, really red, and then it moved to my other elbow. It's on the backs of my knees, and I've spent like the last 2 months trying to heal it. So let's go over what I've been doing to heal it, and what has not been working. And I'm actually going to start with what has not been working because that's what I went through first. So originally I was treating it with Aveeno eczema therapy, and little did I know it was actually making matters worse. So if you turn to the back and you read the ingredients, the first ingredient is water. That's a no-no when it comes to eczema, at least the type I have, which is atopic dermatitis, I think is the name for it, because it dries it out. So even though this says eczema and it does have colloidal oatmeal, which is an ingredient that helps, this does not do anything to help you. So mistake number one, avoid lotions that have water as a first ingredient. You want to look for things that have oil as a first ingredient. Little did I know. Two, mistakes that I've made as far as wearing clothing. So anything too tight on your affected areas, wool makes it worse. Try to look for, silk is the best material to wear. Like silky stuff, I have this bomber jacket. That's been fine. That feels nice on my skin. But then I have a wool sweater, and that makes it so much worse. So what I've been doing instead is I've bought I've bought little shirts to wear underneath my sweaters that are made from a really nice soft cotton. That way if I do want to wear a wool sweater, it won't make me itchy, because wool and different sweater materials make you really itchy, and itching actually makes your eczema spread. So for me, it started out here and it has currently spread all the way up and down my arm. It's healing now, but I have a spot that popped up on my wrist and it goes all the way up to here. It's because I would itch it at night. So here's what I've been doing that works. Number one, I have been living by matcha green tea. Green tea in general has something in it. I actually have a friend who's studying dermatology at the moment, and they told me that green tea fights against cancer cells, like skin cancer. Whether this is true or not, green tea has amazing things in it that help with skin repair. So that I know for a fact. So I can insert a clip or like a picture here that shows you a 3-hour difference, and the only thing I did was drink green tea, and it made it clear up, which is crazy. So mine gets really irritated if I eat poorly. I'll have a flare up, and then I drink green tea, and it has been soothing it so much. So I drink 1 or 2 of these a day, and it has been helping incredibly. But eczema itches. So what have I been doing to deal with the itch? So what I'll do is I'll put on a heavy oil. So I'll put on, I have vitamin E oil and I have coconut oil. So I'll put that down first, and then on top of that I seal it in by using petroleum jelly. I don't know how I feel about petroleum jelly just because I know like where it comes from, but if you look at the ingredients of a lot of eczema products that actually uses petroleum in it, it works. I don't know why, but it works. And so on top of the coconut oil, I'll put like a thick layer of Vaseline, and for some reason it just makes the itch go away, so I'm not questioning it. So this. But even if I do all of those, it still itches, and that's just life. And especially at night, especially if you're stressed out, you itch. I have long nails, and I have woke up, this is gross, but I have woke up many mornings and I have like skin underneath my nails. Like, it's because I've sat there at night and I've just itched and itched and itched and itched and itched. So instead, I wear gloves to sleep. So I'll put these on right before bed, and I'll just wear them all night long. And yes, you can still itch yourself with gloves, but for one, these gloves are made from a really soft cotton, so the damage it can do is so much less than what your nails have the ability to do. So like my nails like are digging, and this kind of just like, you know, if you do end up itching, it's just like a soft rub. So that's helped incredibly with slowing down the spreading process. And now what I do for treating it. So I actually take supplements to treat it. This is self-diagnosed. This is not what a doctor said. Do not take my word for it. This is just my experience. If you want to try it, go ahead, but I'm not a doctor. So I was doing research, and I wanted to know how people with extreme eczema were dealing with theirs, because, you know, it's such a maddening thing, and when you itch it, it feels so good, and it's just like, it's such a pain in the neck. So I was reading, and people had explained their stories about how they had extreme eczema. You know, they couldn't sleep, like their whole body was covered in eczema. And this poor man said that he had to sleep with his forehead touching his bed, because if he laid down, his skin was so agitated. So what he said is that his was diet-based. So he started taking probiotics, and it cleared up. And I believe it. You know, so what I've been doing is I take cod liver oil pills, and I take these because it has omega-3, and that is a fat, and it's very, very good for your skin. But in addition to that, I have been taking probiotics, and I swear to you, in the last 3 weeks of taking these and doing all of this every day, it is clearing up. Thank the Lord for that. So I take PB8. It supports digestive health. Obviously, it's a probiotic. I have a 30-day supply. Mine has lactobacillus and bifidobacterium. So yeah, so this is what I'm taking. I'm gonna come zoom in and show you. Here's this. This is my probiotic. This is my cod liver oil pills. My Vaseline, in case you don't know what that is. Here's my coconut oil brand. Here's my matcha green tea brand. It tastes really good. So, you know, that's my story. I wanted to show you guys my eczema right now because it is healing. So if you get grossed out easy, don't watch this, blah, blah, blah. So here we go. So yeah, as you guys can see, I have little patches of eczema all along my arms. They do itch still, but they are healing, so I am happy. And if this video helps any one of you guys, I would be so happy, because this is such a frustrating thing to deal with. So with that, thank you so much for watching my video. And if any of this advice helps you guys, let me know in the comments. And if you're dealing with this too, come talk to me. I have some resources for you to look at, blah blah blah. Comment below. So I really hope this helps somebody. It's been a long journey with eczema. It's so maddening. So I hope you guys find some relief by using my tips. So thank you. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to me. I mostly focus my channel on like food, nutrition, health, and all of that. I will make another video eventually continuing with my eczema. Thanks. Bye.